Unfortunately, I'm not sure that our duelists have Discord open, unfortunately. So we might just be going off of GainTrain's screen. Definitely hate to do it this way, but what can you do when computers and technology is being dumb? Oh, we got action going on. Unfortunately, still cannot be seeing it. Yeah, unfortunately, we've got audio, no visual. I think at this point, I would recommend maybe trying to catch some of the action on our streamer's individual page. Again, very apologetic for the technical difficulties, but the match is live over there. Hey, I see video. Looks like someone summoned a golem there for a brief moment. Good to have some action going on here. Middle of round 3. First to 7 points moves on.
Mana.
Oh, what was that? And Mordum with another point.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Both duelists are in the battle arena. There is the Guardian spell, that dragon there. As soon as it dissipates, the duel is on. Round number 4 is underway. Alright, duel is on. Let's see if we can't track down how Mordum has managed to get up 3-0. And Mordum is expert at dodging those fireballs. He's able to get right up close to GainTrain, it looks like. Definitely a different strategy from some of the other warriors we've seen so far. It looks like Mordum is really trying to make Gain waste all of his mana that he's got. Yep, someone is summoning that golem. Mordum with very impressive dodging abilities. Oh, letting Game letting him get too close there. GainTrain down to 3 potions. Unfortunately, no idea how many Mordum still's got. Oh, and like that, GainTrain is on the board. Looks like Mordum is heading up to town, no doubt to do some repairs and whatnot. Getting some refills. Our duelist doing a little in-game banter, noticing that there hasn't really been any lag. Mordum's saying that if he streams in a different resolution, that there's a problem. So that's odd. But we're dealing just fine with the action on GainTrain's screen. But looks like round number 5 is about to start. There is the dragon. As soon as it dissipates, duel is on. There, the dragon is down, and we got game. Gain with a nice up close and personal shot. Unfortunately, don't know exactly how much damage, if any, that dealt to Mordum. Gain about to use potion number 1. And GainTrain avoiding Mordum like he's the plague. Ooh. Couple shots off, Gain down 3 potions. Mordum casting a mana shield there. I see Mordum just kind of camping out in the center there, just trying to draw GainTrain closer. Tension is mounting. Oh wow, and GainTrain, just like that, another point. 2-3. It's definitely keeping things interesting here. Hope everyone behind the scenes is finally enjoying some Diablo 1 action. Now that we've got some of the technical difficulties squared away, and we've got both audio and visual.
What ails you, my friend?
But for anyone who doesn't know what's going on, every month here, we've got a bracket of challengers. 2 brackets, in fact, a minor league and a major league. The winner of the bracket goes on to face against the reigning champion. This is, though, the first major league bracket we've had. So there is no reigning champion. The winner of this bracket will get to take it next month off. All right, back down in hell, level 16, where Diablo is usually situated in one of these quadrants. And there is the challenger. Oh, I guess there are both the challengers there. GainTrain readying up his scroll of infravision. Gonna cast that guardian spell there. The unofficial, well, I guess very official countdown for the start of the duel. When the dragon dissipates, the duel is on. Gain with a few nice shots there, I think. We got some contact. Can hear Mordum using spells in the background to GainTrain's audio. There's potion number 2 for GainTrain. Certainly a lot more walking around going on, and you know, trying to be as efficient as possible with your own potions while just trying to make your opponent use up all of theirs.
enough mana.
Gain getting dangerously close. You never want to hear that as a sorcerer. Oh, getting too close for my taste. So I think this has got to be close. GainTrain down to 3 potions. To answer a question in chat, Mordum, for some reason, is having difficulties streaming in anything less than 2160, I think. So here on Speed Gaming, we are unable to capture that resolution. So unfortunately, all we have to go on for now is GainTrain's video. But GainTrain down to 1 potion. I gotta imagine it's close. Not sure what Mordum is doing. Must be low on potion. Oh, his shield's gone. Come on, someone's got to be dying soon. Oh, there we go. Ask ye shall receive. GainTrain tying it up there. Now 3 apiece. This is getting exciting. In the meantime, as our duelists are refilling their potions and repairing and whatnot, it's the perfect chance to go give them a follow. And if you'd like to join us either behind the scenes or in the dueling arena, join the Discord. Love to have you. The more the merrier. And there's plenty of people willing
What
to help
ails
you
you,
get
my
started
friend?
with the character, lend you some equipment. And also, we'd love to have more volunteers here in the commentary booth.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Good to have you, Bang Bang Bunny. Looks like GainTrain back down in hell. Be awaiting the start of the duel. Looks like there is the countdown. Dragon is down, duel is on. Mordum proving very patient against the GainTrain's fireballs. Ooh. Trying for the sneak attack, not working. There is a third and probably going to be a fourth potion soon here for GainTrain. Action continues to be sporadic. Neither one of the duelists is underestimating their opponent. GainTrain down to just 2 potions left. Welcome, welcome to anybody just joining us. This is Diablo 1 player versus player. Every month we've got a bracket of challengers. The winner goes on to face against the reigning champion. This is the first month we've been able to do a Major League bracket, which means no character limit. So there is no current reigning champion for the Major Leagues. The minor leagues have been underway since the new year. Max character level of 40. And we'd love to have you join us in our Discord server, behind the scenes, in the Dueling Arena. So if you notice, we have two different character classes. GainTrain is a sorcerer. Mordum is a warrior, so it would be not very effective for Mordum to be shooting off fireballs like you see GainTrain doing. Mordum is stacked up on health and hit points. Oh, but not enough. GainTrain continuing to make a pretty nice comeback here. Taking the lead, up 4-3. And answer a question in chat. We are going to a first of 7 points.
Cast that here.
And yes, the rounds go until someone dies. In the case of GainTrain, as soon as he runs out of mana, he's pretty vulnerable. You know, his swinging of his mace there isn't doing much damage to Mordum. So yeah, that is kind of how some of the strats work with the different character classes. I think GainTrain has maybe 100 hit points in health, but with his mana shield, any hit points are taken out of his mana pool. And I do believe he has close to 1,000, if not more than 1,000 points of mana pool. Looks like Mordum needed a bit of gold. GainTrain happy to oblige.
I cannot carry anymore.
That is right, Steel Golem. Mordum is a melee machine. That is what the warrior class is all about.
Where would I put this?
Yeah, Diablo 1 is known for its top-tier voice acting. But it looks like GainTrain back down in hell. Is Mordum here waiting for him? Yes, he is. So we will be getting ready. This is going to be round number 8. And for those just joining us, that dragon is the guardian spell. That is the it acts as a countdown for the duel to begin. As soon as it dissipates, the duel is on. Duelists are allowed the 8 potions you see in their belt there. And other than that, nothing else from their inventory. GainTrain casting a scroll of improvision before the duel starts, giving him a little extra sight on the edge of his screen. You'll see Mordum occasionally appear in red, like over there. Without that improvision scroll, you would not be able to see him. And Mordum has some technical difficulties, unable to stream in a resolution lower than think it's 2160 he's got going on. And due to that, the servers at Speed Gaming, or however that works, is unable to capture such high resolution and stream it back to you guys. So we're just going on GainTrain's screen. So no real info on potion count for Mordum, his exact location at all times, but when there's combat and action, we've got it for you right on GainTrain screen. Ooh, Mordum getting a little too close for comfort. So GainTrain down 3 potions. Has to be careful. As soon as he's out of mana, he's as harmless as a butterfly. Well, the way it works, if you notice, the dungeon grid is kind of shifted 45 degrees. So on our stream on the restream, the horizontal axis, left to right, is actually the diagonal axis in the dungeon. And so when you're walking diagonally, you're essentially invulnerable to projectiles. So Mordum is showcasing that diagonal walking ability just to, evade GainTrain's fireballs, even at such close distance. Except there. GainTrain now down to half his mana pool. Mordum getting some nice shots off, but GainTrain answering right back, extending the lead up 5-3 now. And we are going to be taking another brief trip down into town. Definitely some of the downtime here on the restream, but good news. I've heard back from a modder of Diablo 1, creator of the Crucible mod, Overused Chutoy. He said he's willing to work on a PvP mod. And if all goes well, we will be decreasing trips back up into town. Hopefully altogether, if we can. But little changes like allowing Pepin to sell you full potions of rejuvenation that don't run out. As it currently stands, I think you can only buy like 2 or 3 before you have to reload the town here. In addition, skills. The warrior has a skill, a repair skill. But unfortunately, when you use that repair skill, it decreases the maximum durability of your items.
What ails you,
so
my
one
friend?
thing we're thinking about is removing that handicap on the skill, similar to staff recharges. That will decrease your total number of charges on your staff. So things like that we're looking into getting rid of. So there's less downtime and more action. And Ogre Moke, sit back and relax. Just another week or so, we will be launching up the June brackets, and there is I think there's at least 2 roads. But the best way to do that, of course, would be to join yourself and start your own character. So we are in round 9. Mordum has got to be thinking he's got to change up his strategy here. GainTrain has won the last, I think, 4 or 5 matches. Mordum with the early lead, but GainTrain coming right back with a vengeance. Both duelists continuing to play reservedly. GainTrain down just 2 potions, working on depleting that 3rd mana pool. And just a flurry of action. Teleporting, fireballs, offensive attacks, retreats. GainTrain landing a nice couple of shots there. And there we go. Mordum getting another kill on GainTrain. Keeping it close, 5-4.
Not enough mana.
Well, it looks like GainTrain is raring to get things underway. Just waiting for their challenger to reappear back down here now. Question in chat, does the victor get the ear? If they want it, they sure can. The victor, though, will be moving on. They will be facing off against... I forget who won the last one, if it was Constantine or Royale. I do believe it was Royale, if I'm not mistaken. I heard something. It sounded like a mana shield. And there he's at. There is Mordum. There's the dragon. Our unofficial countdown for the duel to begin. As soon as it dissipates, as Yu-Gi-Oh! Once said, it's time to duel. And speaking of duel, why don't you go give the duelists a follow without them dueling these duels? We wouldn't have these duels to watch being dueled. So GainTrain looking for 2 more points. Mordum looking for 3. Who will be the victor? Stay tuned here on Speed Gaming 3 to find out. A little bit of action going on here. GainTrain trying to draw Mordum out in the open. Mordum continuing to do his best to evade all of the attacks. Oh, there's some action as GainTrain needs to drink a potion. Ooh, Mordum getting some nice whacks in there. Another nice whack in there by Mordum. And looks like Mordum might be playing just a little bit more aggressively. GainTrain gonna try out some more of that Golem strat. Mordum with a couple nice whacks. GainTrain down to 1 potion. Oh, nice exchange there. Oh, and trying to retreat, Mordum takes another death. GainTrain moving in to winning territory. Point set and match. Another brief trip into town gives you the perfect opportunity. If you haven't already, go give these guys a follow.
What ails you, my friend?
Doing our best to put on these duelists for you. As well as if you'd like to join our Discord server, happy to have you. The more the merrier, either behind the scenes in the dueling arenas, or just here lurking out in chat here. But plenty of friendly guys willing to lend you some gear to help you get started. And kind of give you the rundown and the rules, make it as easy as possible. You can either play this on your original Legacy CD. Little fandangling going on to get that working on a modern computer, but it can be done. I know that is how GainTrain is running things right now. On the other side of things, on that black screen, Mordum is running in the GOG version. GOG.com is providing Diablo 1 for, I think, $9.99. I made that purchase about this time last year, and I have not regretted it ever since. We are on point, set, and match. Mordum is gonna do his darndest to take home the next 3 points. GainTrain just needs 1, though. And GainTrain has been on an onslaught the last 6 or 7 points. But there is the dragon, the unofficial countdown for the duel to begin. As soon as it dissipates, the duel is on. flurries of action here or there. Mordum sounds like he's getting some good whacks in, but not a sliver taken off of GainTrain's mana shield there. There's some chunks taken out. GainTrain down to 3 potions. Oop, GainTrain accidentally leaving the battle arena. Whoopsie! There we go, GainTrain is out of potions. Got some in-game banter. Trying to deduce what's going on. Might have agreed to just restart that last round there. Yeah, looks like that round is going to be a false start there. But yeah, that is what we're doing. We are going to be doing redoing that last round. GainTrain accidentally leaving the arena. Alrighty. So GainTrain looking for the final point. Mordum looking for 3. Trying to stop GainTrain's onslaught. Alrighty. There is the dragon. There is the Infravision cast for GainTrain. Yeah, that last round there was a bit of a gaffe. Nice couple whacks in there from Mordum. You know, there is a bit of drama going on in the chat, but it's kind of up to the duelists to determine, you know, what they want to do in a situation like that. And they've agreed to this outcome. One of my wise old mentors used to say, "It doesn't matter, it's in the past." Yes, the past can hurt. Good point. Thank you, thank you. Pointing out, I forgot to mark Mordum's last victory point. Oh, and there we have it. Slightly delayed, but GainTrain, with that victory point, has managed to best his opponent. Let's see if we can't get our duelists in here for a short interview. But that is the nature of the beast. Hey, Gain GG's.
Yeah. I mean, that was close, man.
Cannot hear you if you're speaking.
You can't hear me?
Nope, still nothing.
Huh.
But to answer a question in chat, I'm guessing if one player had not agreed to that redo of that final round, then it wouldn't have gotten redone. But as Malik has posted in chat, that is the link to our Discord server. Love to have anyone join. The more, the merrier. Oh, that's odd.
Hey,
So
can you hear me now?
apparently, or the restream can hear you, but I can't.
Okay.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, August.
Hey, there it works. All right, I got you.
Cool. Yeah, I mean the portal's not supposed to be in the duel arena. Whether or not that's in the rule book, it shouldn't be there. And if it was there longer and I didn't notice it, that's whatever. But I mean, that definitely messed me up for that match, and that shouldn't have been there, and that was his fault. So that's why I said to redo it. But
Yeah, I got you. Makes sense to me. There's lots going on like in game that here in the commentary booth, viewers don't really have privy information to. But it was an exciting match nonetheless.
hey, Mordum, good games, man.
Hey, what's up? Do you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Thanks for the commentators and thanks for organizing all of that. It was really fun as usual, and I felt I was a little bit more experienced than last time, even though I'm a complete newbie. So
Yeah, you definitely seem to have some practice. It was definitely this long drawn out, cat and mouse game. It felt like, which definitely a change of pace from dueling with guys like Constantine and Baternista. That's for sure.
yeah, well, the first three rounds I felt like you were more reckless, which opened me some doors. But after that, like you were really sticking close to the walls and not going in the middle, so I kind of had to be more careful and try to find a way so you exhausted all your mana. But apart from that, I didn't really know what to do. Like that's it. I probably like did some PvP like 10 times so far in my life, so I'm completely new to this.
Nah, really? You seemed like you've been practicing, but
No, not at all. Like I didn't play once since the last time we played, and actually I don't have anyone to practice with basically because the only two persons I've ever faced apart from you were Fire Ice Talon and Mike. So no, I'm completely new.
Yeah, well, we got lots of duelists in the D1 Legit Discord. So if you're ever looking for some practice matches, just hit me or any of the other guys up.
Yeah, totally. I would really like to face like I think like Sorcerer is quite hard for Warrior from what I've heard. I would really like to face more rogues and other warriors, to get more experience. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, we'll have. I feel like that match that did not have nearly as much desync as the first one. Would you agree that we did?
Well, to be quite honest, I didn't look too much for that. I was really focused on the match themselves. But like, yeah, I didn't notice like anything out of the ordinary. Like it was the best conditions I ever had while dueling. So
Nice.
yeah, it was really good. Sorry for my resolution. Like I really can do a thing about it. I already tried in the past, and unfortunately, it affects my screen when I do. I don't really know why, but it does.
You can't just run the auto wizard.
No, actually, like I'm running in a like for some reason on my computer when I run OBS and I start streaming, I absolutely have to use an older version of OBS. Otherwise, Diablo does not show up at all. Like it's black screen, and I troubleshooted that for hours and hours, and the only settings that ever worked were the ones I'm using right now. So
That's interesting. And you're using the GOG version?
yeah.
Huh. Well, there must be some other workaround.
Yeah, everyone else
was,
made it work, so I don't.
It was definitely an exciting match. I noticed, or rather, I didn't notice any sort of like desync or lag on my end. Of course, that was only watching Gain's video. But yeah, a really great game, and definitely, as Gain said, a change of pace from the minor league matchups we've been seeing.
Oh, cool. Like, yeah, I really tried to not abuse walking diagonal, because I know like some warriors tend to overuse this against Sorcerer to try and make the Sorcerer deplete the mana and not do much. I really tried to be aggressive and jump on the Sorcerer with teleport and all that stuff. So it was not too boring to watch or something. But yeah, I'll learn some stuff over time, and GainTrain is really, really good. So yeah.
Yeah, I was sweating, man. I mean, it's hot out, but it was a tight match, for sure.
Yeah, and sorry again for the portal, by the way. Like I thought it was like as far as like I thought it was far enough. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
So,
no, I mean, I hear you. If someone was saying it was there the whole time or whatever, it very well may have been, but Yeah, it's that's not supposed to be in the dueling area, but whatever.
All right, sorry about that. I'll cast it further away next time. I promise.
Okay.
You live, you learn. That's what mistakes are for.
Yep. So I'll
So-
have to go for now, but I really want to thank again everyone that's commentating and everyone that's watching. It's cool, and of course, like all the players that are keeping Diablo alive. That's really, really great. And yeah, I look forward to dueling more. That's really fun.
Awesome. Yeah, that's what's up.
All right, take care, guys. Be well. Thank you for everything.
Yep. That will do it for us here on Speed Gaming 3 and the Diablo 1 PvP Championship. We got one more match that should be scheduled the next week or so. Finish up this Major League bracket, and then we'll be back here for June with the next one. Looks like there's a link to the past spoiler log race going on at the moment. Some Final Fantasy rando going on, and some Super Metroid Z3 going on, and then 10 p.m. Zelda 1 randomizer. You know that's where I'll be. So see y'all another day, another race here on Speed Gaming.
All right. Thanks, guys.